It's something that really is my responsibility.
Really?
Come on, Sylvia. Just say it. Talk.
Go ahead.
Okay.
How can you? We have a child and your first thought is to remove it?
In the first instance, I have a pregnant girlfriend, not yet a child. And you must agree, this wasn't planned for, and certainly not wanted. I have 1 semester of study and you have 1 more year. We need a time of freedom before...
But abortion, how can you...
It's more common than you think. Not desirable, but sometimes necessary. Look, let's just have years. Then we can have time for a family and plant the kid we want.
But your family, what would they say about it?
What will my father say? I'm sure Dad knows someone who will help you with this. No one will know. Mother, on the other hand, she doesn't even know we stay together. And then I just walk up to her and tell her I'm going to be a father. She's going to kill me. Or at least she will make sure that Dad stops paying our rent. Having a child now will mean I'll be banished from my family.
But I cannot. It's illegal.
The advantage of this form of partnership is we're not married. So I cannot force you and you cannot force me.
It's your child too. We had an agreement that our relationship was equally binding.
Maybe we somewhat interpreted that differently. Look, I love you and I want to be with you for the years to come. But kids?
Isn't there anything in you that pleases you to be a father?
I see problems, only problems. Don't you realize you're going to lose everything if you drop out of study now? What about the financial side of it?
I just cannot bring myself to it. It's risky. It's very risky, John.
I'm going to head down to Peter's now. I'm sure you'll realize that I'm right when you get time to think it over.
John.
You see, Abdo, everything in me resists. How can I accept to be rescued by my wife?
What options do you have?
But can't you see that is not that easy? How can I be man of the house if I live on charity?
I thought you said that you were happy that you and Sylvia are getting back together.
Abdo, that will be like being castrated.
Then you have my deepest sympathies.
I know it is hard for George to swallow and be financially rescued by a woman. But a useful lesson, I must say.
Sylvia, while you have a strong position, think of
So, what do you say?
Sweetie, I find all this troubling. Of course, I don't want you to think that I'm not grateful. It's just that I know I don't have those many choices. But surely, do you expect me to leave?
Before continuing, I know you find it difficult to be financially rescued by your wife. My business is based partially on your contribution. That is through the money you gave me to buy the household items.
Well, I hadn't thought of that.
So, sweetie, we can be partners and all that, yeah? You know, I have a good idea on how...
It must be completely clear. It's okay we contribute to the household items. But... I want to run my business. That's how I want it.
the important thing is that there's no problem in accepting her help, since you've been contributing to her business indirectly.
But family finances is the sole responsibility of a man.
But you know, it has not exactly been a success story in your case.
Honestly, my dear, I am grateful, and I see I have no many choices. But if I want you back, I really have to swallow my pride. But don't think that I am not grateful. It's welcome home.
How are you?
Just like me.
Welcome.
Where's Ruth? Mother, where's Ruth?
I think she's behind the house. She's very unhappy. You know Thomas's brothers are coming for her.
Poor Ruth.
Children, tell me, what have you learnt in Sunday school lately?
We should be kind to each other. Nobody should be rude or beat another person.
Very good. You have learned something very important and very useful.
Dad, why do some men beat their wives?
Unfortunately, some people think that it is right. They think that it is tradition.
Well, some men believe that it is a way of showing that you care for your wife. This is earlier than I expected. Welcome. How are you?
Ruth. Yes? Didn't you understand that you too could be HIV infected?
I couldn't be absolutely sure that Thomas was infected. He was never tested until he arrived at the hospital.
But you were suspicious, Ruth. You knew that he was traveling for longer periods of time, and all the sufficient symptoms were there. Lucky Ruth, why didn't you protect yourself against the risk?
What should I have done? Should I not sleep with my husband? You can't just talk about such things.
Or you could have used a condom.
What about you? Do you talk about sex with Abdul?
Yes, of course I do.
Yes, I think Christian, she commits things to her.
Should I get Ruth?
There is no hurry. I think you should get her something to drink first.
Thanks. That would be fine.
All right. Thank you.
So, Ruth is going to be your second wife. I hope you will take good care of her. She's a good person, but not very strong.
I'm sure she can make herself useful.
Brother Mboy will be a kind husband and make sure she gets what she needs.
All right, let's go and have some drinks.
Okay. So you're aware that she has a daughter? I'll take good care of them.
So we'll take a few necessities with us right now. Then a friend of mine who has a pickup will come and collect Ruth's belonging next week.
Can Ruth be called? Because we need to be on our way soon.
Yes. Yes.
You! Here?
Good afternoon, Uncle.
Good
afternoon. Brothers, I see you're already about to leave. Did I get it correctly that you, Abban, gave up your right to take care of Ruth?
Why are you here? And how did you come to know about this?
Now, tell me instead, why was I not informed? I am the second eldest, and I should be the one to benefit from our inheritance laws. I should take care of Ruth.
Everything is settled. You do not need Ruth to help you.
No, but Ruth does. She was so kind to our brother, even though he did not always treat her well. We should not make Ruth work hard. She needs help. And you having waived off your right to take care of Ruth, I will reclaim my right and take care of Ruth.
But I need help.
How could you? Come, let's go. There's nothing more to do here.
But brother, what?
Let's go.
But brother, what about?
And after you, boy.
Ruth. Ruth, we are both Christians. I won't take you for a wife, but I'll take care of you if you accept. It is for you to decide whether to remain here with your parents or to come over to us. But I'll take care of you. Uncle. Uncle.
Yes, my son.
Here's a little something to help. Then we will discuss the future.
All right.
I'll come.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll come over and visit you and pay more.
Welcome.
If needed.
Welcome. Thank you.
Ruth, everything is going to be fine.
Okay. I put the kids to sleep and I thought maybe you could prepare an evening meal for us. Relax. I'll do it. I think you've come a long way in taking your part of the housework while I'm working.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. You know, George and Sylvia, they are about to find each other again. And Ruth has an assured future. Yeah. It was great, eh?
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
What?
What is it?
She's pregnant.
I don't know what to do. I'm pregnant. And John says I should have an abortion. If not, he will move out. Or rather, I should move out. It's his father's flat. I will have to drop my studies. It will be a financial disaster.
What do you mean? You do live together and he should take responsibility. Besides, you two are considered married.
What did I tell you?
What shall I do? What options do I have?
What shall you do? I mean, John is also involved. You do live together and John must take responsibility. You said you were to be considered married.
We'll have to speak to John about this.